Indian crime drama has a specific quality that nothing else replicates. The corruption is institutional. The violence is social as much as physical. The geography matters, whether it is the underworld lanes of Mumbai, the badlands of Uttar Pradesh, or the bureaucratic labyrinths of Delhi. Place shapes every story in ways that a generic thriller cannot. This list covers the 10 best Indian crime thrillers across platforms, all available with English subtitles, all darker than you expect. From police procedurals to organized crime epics to political thrillers, Indian crime drama has developed a distinctive voice over the last decade. These are the 10 shows that define it. Breathe. Into the Shadows is a psychological thriller that opens with a simple, devastating premise. A father receives a call telling him he must commit a murder to save his kidnapped daughter. The show uses that premise to excavate what a person becomes when they are pushed beyond their limits by love and desperation. The psychological element deepens significantly in the second season. Abhishek Bachchan's performance is more restrained and effective than his critics expected, and the show earns its twists. Aranyak is a murder mystery set in a small Himalayan hill town that uses its landscape as an active element of the investigation. A local female cop and a city detective from Delhi are forced to work a case that has roots in ancient local legend. The show handles the tension between urban and rural, modern and traditional, with unusual sophistication. The setting is beautiful and used well. The mystery is genuinely constructed rather than just atmospherically gestured at. One of the more underrated Indian crime shows on Netflix. Delhi Crime Season 2 is a different show from the first season and in many ways a deeper one. It shifts from a specific historical event to an original story about the murders of elderly citizens from upper-class families, and it uses the investigation to dig into class, age, and the specific blindnesses of wealth. The procedural rigor of the first season is maintained and Shefali Shah continues to anchor everything. If you watched Season 1 for the acting and stayed for the social observation, Season 2 delivers both. Bard of Blood is India's entry into the espionage thriller genre, and it stands up to international comparison. Based on a novel, it follows a disgraced intelligence operative called back for a mission in Balochistan. The show takes geopolitical reality seriously, and it has the specific tension of a story where the institutional enemy is as dangerous as the external one. Emran Hashmi's performance is genuinely good and the action sequences are well executed. For viewers who want Indian streaming content in the spy thriller tradition, this is the entry point. Jamtara is a crime drama based on a real location in Jharkhand that became notorious as the headquarters of large-scale phone phishing operations. The show is about young men from extreme poverty who discover a method of theft that requires nothing but a phone and social engineering skills, and what happens as their operation grows beyond what they can control. It is a crime drama where the criminals are genuinely sympathetic and the institutions trying to stop them are genuinely compromised. The social context is essential and handled with honesty. Paatal Lok uses a single investigation, the attempted assassination of a prominent journalist, to build one of the most complete pictures of contemporary India that any drama has attempted. The layers are stacked with precision: political violence, caste dynamics, the specific moral compromises of the media industry, and a police system that is simultaneously cynical and capable of individual decency. The show never tells you what to think, but it shows you everything you need to see. It is the best Indian crime drama for viewers who want complexity rather than comfort. Scam 1992 is technically a biographical drama, but the crime at its center is large enough to qualify it as the most consequential crime story Indian television has told. Harshad Mehta's manipulation of the Bombay Stock Exchange affected millions of lives, and the show traces that manipulation with the patience and precision of a great financial thriller. The central performance is astonishing. The show is also genuinely funny in places, which makes the eventual collapse more devastating. Essential viewing. Mirzapur is the crime epic that defined the genre. The lawless districts of Uttar Pradesh become a complete world with its own hierarchies, its own logic of violence, and its own moral economy. The show is willing to hurt its characters in ways that most Indian drama has historically avoided, and the accumulated cost of that willingness is what makes Mirzapur more than entertainment. It is one of the few Indian shows with a genuine claim to being a great crime drama by any international standard. Sacred Games remains the high watermark for Indian crime drama, and its opening sequence, a Mumbai cop receiving a phone call from a wanted crime lord who tells him the city has 25 days, still commands attention years after its release. The show interweaves timelines and genres with unusual confidence, and the performances across both leads are exceptional. It told the international audience that Indian streaming had arrived, and it told that story by being genuinely excellent rather than just ambitious. The Family Man earns the top position because it does something that almost no crime or thriller drama manages: it holds multiple tones simultaneously without letting any of them undercut the others. It is genuinely funny. It is politically serious. The action is excellent. The domestic drama is unexpectedly moving. And Season 2 contains one of the most fully realized antagonist characters in Indian television history. Samantha Ruth Prabhu's performance reconfigures the entire show and ensures that The Family Man is not just a great Indian drama but a great drama without qualification. Indian crime drama has been quietly producing some of the best genre television in the world. The shows on this list are the 10 you need to start with, and every one of them will take you somewhere you did not expect. Subscribe for more coverage of the best Indian and Asian streaming content, because this space is moving faster than most audiences realize.